Hello guys, let's start with the warm-up today, all right? What we're gonna need for this is a chair to sit down in and an open floor space to walk around in, okay? So get those two things ready. We're gonna have a seat in our chair and kind of scoot your butts up towards the center of the seat. And sit up real tall. Stick your chest out, please. Grab your wrists like me and raise your arms up over your head like this and hold it. Feel that stretch in your back. Bring your hands back down to your stomach. Let's go back up. Hold it. Nice and tall here. And then back down to your stomach. Now let's go back up and down quickly. Good. Sitting up real tall here. Okay. Now we stay up here at the top. And we're gonna bend over left and right at the waist, stretching our sides out, okay? Go ahead and feel that stretch across your rib cage here. Very good. Six. Okay, now back up to the center and sit up tall, sticking your chest out. Turn your body from left to right, twisting your chest. Twist your chest more than your arms. Good. All right, arms down. Now, we're gonna, again, sit up real tall, but roll your shoulders in forwards circles like this, okay? Let's begin. Good. Good movement of the shoulders and the shoulder blades and the collarbones. Nice. Now, go backwards with the shoulders. Backwards circles. Good. All right. Now, stop right there. We're gonna scooch our butts back into the chairs now, all the way deeply. And we're gonna kick our right leg out straight, like this, okay? Getting that knee fully extended and trying to flex this muscle on top, right here. Let's just go ahead and hold that right there. And put it down. Do the left leg. Same way. This makes me feel like I have a stretch right behind my knee. Good, put it down. Do the right leg. And down, left leg. Down, right leg. Now let's pump the gas pedal with our ankle like this a couple times. Okay, put it down, do the left leg. And pump it. All right, and stop. Now, we're all gonna go ahead and stand up, okay? Stand up, clear out your chair so it's out of the way. And we need to make sure that we have a nice clear area here to move around in, all right? So double check the floor and make sure that there's no rugs down there or dumbbells or anything that can trip you up, okay? We're gonna crouch down with our knees bent, hands out like this, And we're gonna sidestep across the room until we get to the other end of the room and come back, all right? Deliberately picking up our feet so that we don't trip on our toes, all right? Let's do this for 45 seconds. Get ready, get set, and begin. Very good. Pick those toes up. Keep your knees bent a little bit. Almost done, guys. And come back to the center of the room. Very good. Next, we're gonna be turning in circles, okay? It's important to be confident spinning in a circle without falling down. And one thing that helps us do that is when we look at something across the room and we find it with our eyes every time that we're spinning. So find something that you can look at across the room by the video screen that you can try to find with your eyes and turn clockwise and then counterclockwise, all right? Let's begin. Ready, set, begin. Good. Keep your eyes on that target as long as you can and as soon as you can. Okay, let's give ourselves one more and we'll come to a stop right there. Very good. Now, next, we're gonna be doing what I call one-sided jumping jacks. And that's where I start off with my feet together and my hands to my side, like so. And I step out to the side and I raise my arm up so I look like that. I come back to the middle and I do the other side. And I just bounce back and forth between these two, all right? With a big step and a big reach, all right? Let's do these for 45 seconds. Ready, set, begin. Very good. Big reach and a big step. Good. This is getting our heart rate up. And stop. Well done. Couple more stretches here, all right? Go ahead and interlock your fingers together like this, all right? I'd like you to push your palms out and then raise your arms up over your head so you're standing tall like this, okay? Let's hold this stretch here for 45 seconds and begin. Take a moment right now to breathe deeply, breathing in all the way and then exhaling nice and slowly. Good, go ahead and bring your arms down. Now next, we're gonna bend over at the waist with our knees straight and trying to touch our toes like this, okay? Let's go ahead and bend over here, 45 seconds, and begin. Let your arms just dangle down with gravity. Let your head dangle down with gravity. You should be feeling a stretch in your hamstrings, behind your knees, and your lower back. All right, good. Come on up, guys. That concludes the warm-up. Let's get ready for more exercise with the next video. All right, welcome, guys. For this exercise session, we're gonna need a stick or staff of some sort. Maybe a golf club or a broom handle. This is a PVC pipe. But go grab something like this, and we're also gonna need a chair, okay? Have a seat in your chair with your stick. Now go ahead and scoot your butts up towards the center of the seat. Spread out your feet. You're gonna hold that stick like this and try to push it down as hard as you can, like you're trying to pop a hole through the floor. And we're gonna maintain constant pressure downward for 30 seconds, okay? And I don't want you guys to hold your breath. You need to be able to breathe through this exercise, okay? Get ready, get set, and begin. Good, good firm pressure. Keep breathing. Good, and stop. All right, now we're gonna take that stick and we're gonna put it outside of our left foot over here. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna be trying to drive this stick down into the floor really hard for 30 seconds, okay? Keep your eyes straight forward towards me. The only thing that's over here are your hands and the stick, okay? Ready, set, begin. Very good. And stop. All right, let's put it over outside of our right foot this time. Do the same thing, all right? We're pushing hard, breathing easily. Get ready, get set, and push. Good, and stop. And now we're gonna go back into the middle. Put that stick between your feet. And we'll give it one last push. All All right, you guys ready? Set and begin. Push. And stop. All right, well done. We're gonna all go ahead and stand up now, and we no longer need the chair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. And we're gonna take our stick and put it behind our back like this, and try to inch our hands all the way close together. You see how I started off like this, but now I'm inching my hands ever so closer together like that. Get them as close together as you can get, okay? We're gonna stand there nice and tall, taking some deep breaths for 30 seconds. Get ready, get set, begin. Very good. Breathe deeply, okay? Good. Bring your arms down. Woo. That just opened up my shoulders really well. We're gonna do it the other way, okay? So I just had my right arm up. I forgot to tell you which way to go. Now I'm gonna have my left arm up. Same idea though. Scoot your hands together as close as they get behind your back. Stand up tall and take some deep breaths. Ready, set, begin. And stop. Shake it out a little bit. We're gonna do another one on each side, okay? So I'm gonna have my right arm up over my head. Left hand behind me. All right, ready, set, begin. And stop. All right. And one more time with the other arm up. Switch it around. Get into position there. All right. You guys ready? Set, begin. And stop. All right, fantastic job, guys. Now, let's work on our hips and our leg strength, okay? in this exercise, we're gonna go ahead and put that stick back behind our back like we had before, but it's not as important to get your hands together, okay? Just hold it nicely and comfortably on your back like this, and you're gonna hinge at the hips over like that, and you're gonna stand back up. Now, the best way to do this, the proper way to do this, is to make sure that the stick stays touching your tailbone and the back of your head when you're down here. It can't round up like this. Now it's no longer touching my tailbone. It's got to be stuck to my tailbone and to the back of my head throughout the exercise. We're going to do this with my right arm up above me 12 times. All right, ready? Set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very well done. Bring it down. We're gonna do it with our left arm above us. Same rules as before. It needs to touch the back of our head and our tailbone. Ready? Set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring it down. We're going to give ourselves about 15 seconds off to break, but we're going to come back and do another round of 12 on each side. This is a great exercise. It helps us learn how to properly pick things up off of the floor, so we're not leaning over with our lower back to pick things up. Instead, we're hinging with our hips. All right. Let's go back ahead and put our right arm above our head, stick behind our back. All right, ready? 12 times. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And one more time with our left arm above our head. All right, here we go. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. Okay, well done, guys. Let's move on to an overhead press, okay? We're gonna be holding this stick at our chest like this, My feet are spread apart. We're just gonna press it up over our head and bring it down to our chest, okay? Now, I would like this bar to go as close to your face as it can as you're coming up, and the bar over your head when you finish, okay? If your shoulders allow for it to happen, okay? Preferably not out like this, like an angle, okay? Let's get our bar straight over our head. 12 times. You guys ready? Set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can take a short break. This is a great exercise for our shoulder strength. It's also good for our shoulder mobility to help us be able to reach over our heads. All right, let's move on to our last set of these, okay? Feet spread apart, stick at the chest. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, well done, guys. Last exercise, we're gonna hold our stick in our right hand, all right? And we're gonna spread our feet apart real wide and point our right foot to the right. And we're gonna put that stick right in front of our toe. You're gonna bend your right knee, put your other hand behind you, and just stand like this, okay? Just stand there and balance. We're gonna do this for 1 minute. All right, get ready, get set, and begin. Good, keep your eyes locked in on something to the right. This is called Warrior One pose in yoga. Good, and stop. Great job. We're gonna do it for 1 minute the other way to my left, okay? So that's what I do. I spread out my feet. I point my left foot that direction, and I put the stick on the ground, all right? Arms out, and bend that left knee, okay? Ready, set, begin. Good job. And stop. All right, great job, guys. All right, welcome, guys. We're gonna do some balance and coordination drills next, okay? What we're gonna need is a chair to hold on to and a good open floor space, okay? So please make sure that there's nothing on the floor that's gonna trip you, okay? We don't have dumbbells down there or water bottles, kitty cats, puppy dogs, nothing of the sort, okay? We're gonna start off with something I like to call Tai Chi stepping, okay? And that's where I'm standing behind my chair. I'm gonna hold on to one, with one hand, but I take a big step backwards and I swing my arm out like that, and I take a big step back, okay? The bigger the step, the better, and you come back, okay? You'll notice that I'm landing with soft knees, okay? Nice and softly, and I'm coming back, right? So let's go ahead and do that 12 times to this direction, landing nice and softly with big steps. All right, ready, set, begin. 1, and back. 2, 3, big step all the way back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Well done, well done. We're gonna do it the other direction now, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and move my chair over here so that you guys get a better view, all right? And remember, we're taking a big step out, kind of diagonally back, just reaching out our hand and trying to look with our eyes at whatever we're pointing at. And we take a big step back, okay? All right, get ready, get set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Well done, guys. Now, we are still positioned behind our chair, okay? What we're gonna do next is we're gonna put our left foot in front of our right foot, heel to toe, like we're on a tightrope, okay? I'm only gonna hold on to my chair with my fingertips, that's it. Bend your knees just a little bit, and we're gonna stay put for 45 seconds. Get ready, get set, and begin. Good. Keep your eyes focused on one thing, straight forward. Don't let your eyes wander around. If you think that you can let go of the chair, go ahead and try it a little bit. Good, and stop. Go ahead and switch your feet around, okay? We're gonna put our right foot in front of our left. All right, same way. We gotta have our knees bent a little bit, all right? A little low, ready, set, begin. Very good. You got your eyes trained on one thing. And stop. All right, next, we're gonna put our feet nice and close together, okay? So they're tight together. And we're gonna do what I call a bowl transfer. Like imagining that you have a bowl of rice in your hand and you're gonna take it over there and reach it over to somebody over there and switch hands and reach it over there, switch hands and go back, okay? The further that you can reach side to side, the better, okay? We're gonna do this for 1 minute. All right, get ready, get set, begin. And stop. All right, lastly, we're gonna be using our legs to reach out in front of us and then out to the side and then out behind us, okay? We don't want to touch our foot down and put weight onto our foot and step over here and put weight down. We want to kind of hover it above the ground out front and hover it out to the side and hover it back there, all right? We're gonna do about 45 seconds on each foot, okay? So I'm choosing to stay on this leg first, okay? Get ready, get set, and begin. Once again, we're only holding onto the chair with just a fingertip. And stop. Okay? We're gonna do the other leg. So let me move my chair here, okay? Same thing with the other leg, all right? Here we go. Ready, set, begin. All right. Well done, guys.